transition. Hello, the trooper, and welcome to this video, to this stream. If you're watching the VOD later, you know, welcome to the VOD. Welcome to the video. Okay. Stream time. Woo! It's a bit of a messier stream today. I have been lagging behind. I calculated this. I had planned this week out, you know, a bit beforehand and stuff, and then, you know, while I was planning it out and, you know, it got filled up to the brink, I had those things that popped up that I had to deal with also. That's a bit of like, you know, day-to-day life and stuff. And you know, I was kind of like, okay, that's probably gonna put me a bit out of a loop. So here we are. And yeah, there's some things I haven't prepared today, so we don't get all the pictures. Today I had to focus on, for example, this Wednesday I was gonna start doing an application for, like, you know, welfare money. Like, I'm in that situation where I need some welfare. And I started looking at the application. I started writing down, like, what do I need? But that took a little bit of time, like checking through the questions and stuff. And then yesterday I ended up prioritizing editing some videos, and then time just disappeared. And I didn't get back to the welfare then, so I was like, okay, today I really need to, you know, really get into it and start filling up that application. So I, first in the morning, basically, you know, I got up, started preparing for the day. I had some meetings and stuff that I needed to go to and, you know, do my due diligence there. I'm in this program for finding work and stuff. They will help you with, you know, you discuss with them a bit, like what I could apply for type of jobs and like what steps to take forward. So I went there. I've been feeling a little bit better with my right ear and stuff, and also getting out of the apartment and taking some walks is very nice. So it was a very nice weather today also, except, well, not even except, it was very nice weather today, though quite cold. I didn't really check how cold it was supposed to be today, so man, my legs were freezing. Like, we're talking minus 15. I think it was like around minus 15 outside, and that's usually, you know, if you don't have extra under your pants or like extra pants on and stuff, it gets really cold. So it was a bit chilly, but I like it. I like when winter is actually, when it keeps to the cold side, you know, like it should be. The winter here, the last decade, has been a little bit weird, and it is coming some warmer weathers again, and I don't like it because, you know, the snow melts away and it becomes slippery and people fall and they break their hips and feet and hit their heads and stuff, and it's dangerous. And then it just, you know, the snow disappears and it becomes ugly, and I don't like it. But I'm hoping that it will keep on the cold side. I want this winter to be beautiful. I want a white Christmas. Live now. Going to try out LivBer. Smoke and mirror. Narrative game. Let's even do darker. Narrative game. Yeah. Copy. Oh yeah, my chat. I haven't taken up my chat either. Where's my chat? Whoop. I think I saw someone write. Or did I? Welcome into the stream. I like the music. Yeah, it's some lo-fi Christmas music. Definitely a standard. Yeah, I saw on the Steam that you have played a little bit. It's gonna be very interesting to try it out now. I was going to release a video also of the Death Knight show today, but I'm lagging behind. I've had to go back to taking care of some daily side quests. Or daily main missions, I guess, also you could call it. I don't know what the main is. Is YouTube the main, or is the day-to-day stuff that you need to do, is that the side quests or the main quests? I had some other quests to take care of, so I was there today and I had a meeting, and then they do this like 1 hour of talking about different jobs and potentially what the market might need, or what could be a good place to search for a job where they need people and stuff. You know, they try to inspire you with like work stuff. So I was there, and all of that, you know, it takes a couple of hours. It's also it's half an hour walk there and then half an hour back. So that's a whole hour that is just walking. So I disappeared like 3-4 hours there in the morning stuff. And so I didn't have time for much else. And then I've been sitting with the welfare questions. So, and I'm still not done with them. It's the first time I'm doing it. So it's a lot of like, you know, checking what you need and then learning about it. And yeah, and then making sure everything is correct. So I took some pictures of what I've done, and then I will come back to it later and finish it and get it done and send it in. So for like I have the picture, yesterday's picture, not this one. But the Death Knight show is like, it's still on the list. I might be able to catch up somehow. Depends on how long the demo is. But I had an idea that depending on how long LivBer is and how much energy I have and stuff, I could potentially also combine it. And I could do both. It's I don't know, it's hard to fully know. In the email they didn't, some have written kind of how long the demo is, some of the developers, but some of them haven't. Hard to know exactly how long it will take, and I usually take a little bit longer. I'm also kind of falling behind trying to fit things in. Yesterday work was too busy to stream, so it's 3 streams day to day. Might not have great energy in the last one. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be that can get a little bit rough. I did have one person that raided me with like a couple of people, and it was like the day before yesterday, and they had also done like, you know, they had done a couple of narrative games in a row. They were like, my throat is gone. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I don't know, yesterday I did the Case of the Serialized Killer, and that took me, I think the stream ended up being 4 hours. The game took like a little bit over 3 hours for me. It was a lot of reading. I still feel that one in my throat. My throat is definitely quite raspy today. So we got to keep on keeping on. But I saw that I have played LivBer for like 2 hours on Steam. So I'm guessing it's around something like that, like ish 2 hours. And the Death Knight show, I have no idea how long that one could be. So it's a potential that I could do that one as a stream at least, and we will be able to do that game. And I won't have to Like, I love editing. I do love editing, but that way I will save time on that part. Oh yeah, I think LivBer, if you want to do everything, will be a long one, but just getting to a proper end should be 2-ish. Okay, so I should maybe do a little bit of focus to just get to a proper end, and then have the chance to play it again. Replay value, as they say. We do like replay value. We also do have a funny. We get funny. They sent. There was a picture of the CEO, and I do want to. I wanted to showcase the CEO for their company. Let's see here. The duplicate. No copy. Copy paste duplicate. There we go. So yeah, I haven't prepared so many pictures, and we don't get the video for the Death Knight show and stuff, but hope is not lost. Let's see, take away that one, take this one, and we're gonna switch this picture to the CEO. The CEO, professional CEO. That's all I'm gonna say. No, that's not. Come on. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Look. Sometimes my keyboard doesn't copy, so I need to press it like 5 times. Let's see. LivBer. Press kit. Here. The CEO. Hey, CEO. Hey. This is the CEO of LivBer. Or like the CEO of their company. What's the company name? InEv Games. The CEO of the InEv Games. Yeah, we had such a funny exchange in the emails. They were like, "Oh, the CEO says hello," and I was like, "Yeah, my two not so hardworking, my not so hardworking co-creators, Leo and Ulle, they are not here. They just ate some food and they're probably gonna sleep it off a little bit." And I wanted to post a picture of them also and be like funny, but I didn't do that. But yeah, that's it. So after the game, I will start the game now, and after the game I will do a little bit of finicking with the pictures, and I do have downloaded the pictures of the games for tomorrow, so we can at least look at the pictures and I will talk about them. And you know, now we're gonna focus on LivBer. Smoke and Mirrors, a bit of a darker game as I understood it. Let's see here, I'll try this scene again, see if this works. Press play on the game, and we're gonna pause the music. Things seems to look good on Twitch and stream. Twitch and YouTube. Going. Yeah. Do it like that, and then we need to find the game for OBS. There. Yeah. We'll be walking around talking, making sure everyone is doing their due diligence. Okay, it seems to work. Precision. English. Oh, you could volunteer to. Oh my god! That's loud. Calm down, music. Didn't I do settings? Okay. Didn't save. Down you go, music. Down you go. Very loud, very loud. Okay, they also said you could insert. See if it works. DodgeMasterSama. Meow. DodgeMasterSama. I'm Yell. We got the picture here also. I didn't need to show it. I'm Jellycat, Studio CEO, Chief Eating Officer. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I see. Yeah. Thank you for taking the time to play LivBer, Smoky Mirrors. Consider this a big meow of gratitude. Yes, sir. I hope Lilith managed to give you a proper chill. Some moments even made my own first stand and end. Every question about the demo or full release and every this would be even better if ideas worth its weight in premium cat food for me. Yep. I'll support that. Share your thoughts with my human, sorry, the dev team, and tell your town every word. Can't reach them? Drop me a meow at Yelled the Cat. Oh, yeah, that's its own email. I'll lap up every word between my nap sessions. I'll support. Your support keeps both my human motivated and my food bowl full. Thanks again. Have a good one. Ah, you know, that stuff like that gets to me. Now I'm like, I gotta buy the game. I will support this. Oh, that's cute. I'll take a large text maybe. Maybe not needed, but could help. Okay, so now I have lowered the sound for me, so I will add it a little bit back to you guys, not too much. Maybe something like that. A little bit more. Gotta find a good balance. I hope that's good. New game. I see her in my dreams. Her and that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter. The one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. 5 years ago, on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. But now, she's calling me back to the house, wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. Ooh! I got a little chill there. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Chill. Act 1. Welcome home, my love. Oh. I'm already intrigued. Oh. I'm a little bit curious though. I'm gonna check the mail a little bit quickly, see what more they wrote. And yeah, if I click out the game, the music just disappears. So you'll have to take the silence. And let's see here. Hello, DodgeMasterSama. We will also release a new art book during the event that includes several spin-off stories and brand new visuals from the LivBer universe. I hope you like it. In total, the game contains 60,000 words, 50 drawings, 20 music tracks, 100 sound effects, 8 songs, and 8 endings. Oh, 8 endings. Ooh, in one game I got the bad ending, and I tried to quickly replay it, so I got like a middle ending, like decent ending. That one hurt. And then yesterday we managed to get the perfect ending, and I cried happy tears of joy. Let's see how this one goes. Everything is handcrafted with no AI, so there are no copyright issues. Good. And we did the special gesture from the CEO. And yeah, if you would like to show the new art book or explore the festival content, they said something that you could turn off the UI, I think. The game has a hide show UI button, the I button, in every scene, so you can check every art whenever you want. Okay, that was the thing. Yeah. Okay. The lamp is kind of ruining it for my eyes, so we can do this. Oh, there's a... what is this? QR hidden code in the first thing. see if it works. Reach. Zoom in. Oh. Come on. Can't get it to work. Maybe it's too dark. Maybe it's a little bit too much into the background. If I cover this light from my eyes. Ooh, like the background is... Oh, it's like moving when you move the mouse. That's cool. Oh, sorry. That is cool. Okay. Narrator. Yeah, this is gonna take a while if I keep doing that. So maybe I shouldn't do it too much. Narrator. Far past the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of LivBer. There's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it. Yet you know the power it holds, enough to alert all of Gaia. A womb for gales to blow out of. But you come here. You wait standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes hurt. Eyes shut, my god. 5 years later, once again, you stand at the door to this house, a letter clutched in your hand. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're still listening, I hope you will manage to, you know, find a way to do your streams and it will be good. I wish you energy and that you're able to do it. It is rough to... it is rough, but also very teaching and fun to do this challenge and to do this festival. What am I waiting for? Read the letter. Did I even have another choice? Read the letter. The raindrops fall on the paper, landing with soft patterns. You grip the letters tightly with both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. The silvery moonlight, trapped between the clouds, shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. You read the lines again and again and again. What? Okay. I need to read this first and then one. No, this is supposed to be the text. Okay, so this is how the letter looks, I guess, and I can close this. Yes. And then I can read this text here. My love, if you're reading these lines, it means there's still something inside your heart that belongs to me. As I have always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. I will give birth to our creation in our home beneath the place we once shared. What? Who talks like that? You must be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot be left undone. Turn back, pass through the dark, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be, my love. As long as you have the courage, as long as you do not fear. I am waiting for you in the never-all, Lilith. I need to put an end. I need to put an end to this nonsense. Lilith is dead. I guess I should act like a loving spouse, partner. Could this really be true? Lilith, is she truly alive? Oh, I'll go for it. You want it to be true, don't you? You want to hear that Lilith, the woman you left for dead, 5 years... That, well, maybe answer 2 would be more correct. You long... Okay, well, maybe not. You long to feel her love again. Yet there's a question that won't let you let go of your mind. If she truly lives, how much of her is still her? I don't know that. Does this even matter? The question unanswered keeps growing in your mind. Your gaze drifts into the distance as if the answers might lie out there. For but a moment, the clouds part and the moon's silver light spills across the sea. Each and every shimmer scatters into 1,000 fragments. But you remain still. All your limbs stiff with waiting, standing before the door of the house, perched on the cliff, beaten by the waves. Why here? Why would Lilith call me here? It was meant to be. I had to come here. Why here? I don't know. Where else could it be? This is where the two of you began. That wooden house in the cliffs by LivBer's shore. This is where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, and your first lies, all buried here. This 2-story hovel raised upon your memories. Oh yeah, they have like extra text, extra stuff. LivBer, a coastal nation in the northwest of Gaia. Governed not by a central authority but by a 5-member council known as the Court of Trade. It is highly advanced in seafaring. Ah, is this like a made-up world? I guess I can never escape my memories, can I? They'll find me in the end. I can still live. It's not too late for anything. I feel like if I take these, you know, then the character might walk away and be like, whatever. I'll take it. Unfortunately, you think your memories reside in your mind. Most do. But in truth, they're fragments. Bits flaking off the world around you. Carried by the wind, rain, sun, and pale moonlight. They slowly gather around you. They mix with the air you breathe. They seep into your body and carry you somewhere else. Truly carry you. You keep doing it until you're convinced you have moved on. Are you saying I never really left this place? Convinced? Are my memories convincing me? Oh. 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 These questions still have no meaning, and neither do the answers, but in time they will. You shouldn't stay out in the rain any longer. Now, knock on the door. Anyone home? Hello? Meow. Jill! What are you doing in the game? Get out of there, it's cursed. Oh, yeah, there's 2 of you. You're in the background too. Meow? Question mark? Just as your hand reaches the door, you hear Yell's voice from the... Is that the real voice of Yell, maybe? Voice acting? Voice beyond the threshold. The winged Bacter Cootie. Bacter, born from the 3rd clash between the light and dark within the... All distinctive life forms range from feral beasts to those capable of forming... Okay, so it's like a little monster? Cootie? The mystical bacterium believed to hail from the Sky Nation due to its non-functional wings. What? The winged Bacter Cootie, who never truly leaves you and never truly belongs to you. Her white fur glows as if soaked in light, not rain. She spreads her wings and leaps swiftly towards you, landing at your feet. She shakes the droplets from her coat, then she sits back on her hind legs, head tilted, amber eyes watching you with curiosity. Meow. Mew. Do you know what's waiting for me in there, my friend? No, I'm definitely gonna pet you. CEO approved your pet Yell. Yes, the CEO approved of that. You guys can't see, I got a little achievement for petting the cat. Hell yeah. Purr, purr, murr, murr. Approved. Yell gently brushes her head against your feet. Then she stops before the door. She looks up at it with a soft stroke. She traces the door frame with her paw. Then she turns her amber eyes to you. Well then, take a deep breath and reach for the door. I hope you'll still be here when I return, my friends. I can talk cat. The wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance. Far, far away, the flash of a lightning strike blinds you, but its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang weightless. Silent. The raindrops hang weightless in midair. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Your fate embraces you. Open the door. I open the door. The door creaks open, but even you don't know what it is you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last your sins have caught you. I'm ready to face my past. What have I done? This is like that movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. No, You wish you were. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of chocolate, a white colored plant resembling the forget-me-not flower. Taolith? The sweetness of the Taolith flower mixes with the scent of something burned. It pulls you back to that festival day, to the moment you first met Lilith, and then you see her, standing beneath a dim light, like she's been torn from the heart of this house. You lose your breath, a chill crawls up your spine, and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling. Whether from fear or excitement, you can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips. Lilith? I can see that the music isn't too loud. Maybe I will just lower it a little bit. I hope it's good, because sometimes I talk a little bit lower, but yeah. She doesn't see you. Bent slightly over the table, trying to light a candle, just as you remember her. Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie and sin. Is this really Lilith? Let's question it. You stare, stunned at the woman who stands before you. She should be dead. Her hair no longer shines like it did that festival night. Reddish-brown strands fall over her shoulder like wet strings. Her skin is sallow, a ghost-like paleness, and her eyes, the moment she turns her head and you meet them, another hollow question slips from your lips. How? Why? How? Why? Why? The curiosity led you here, huh? Get a picture from the festival night. Very pretty. You remember. The festival night, a warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black crimson glow wraps Lilith's hair like a fiery halo. The noise of celebration faded behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white Taolith flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles. Tossing her hair back, she asks the same question. White Taolith flower? Why? Because I wanted them to last forever, like my love for you. I know how much you love these, at least as much as I love you. Because I know how much you love these, at least as much as I love you. A beautiful lie, told so well, even you believed it yourself. What? I'm a liar? I never lie. I never... 99% of the time I never lie. My love, that you have finally come for a moment. I thought you wouldn't. She looks at you. A brief silence fills the distance between the two of you. Your eyes, they haven't changed. I don't understand, Lilith. You should be dead. I left you where it all ended. How? Lilith, I don't understand. Is it really you? Did you send that letter? The one that spoke for our creation 5 years after your death? Really? Where it all ended. That one. As the candle flicker, you think you glimpse a shadow of hatred across Lilith's face, as if beneath her skin there is another face. Death? You thought I died, didn't you, my love? But I waited for you, where you gave me the white Taolith flowers. I waited there, yes, hoping you would return to say you still love me. To confess that it was all a lie. He waves her hand as if trying to chase away the thoughts. But that's not what we should be talking about right now. Come, sit. What kind of games are you playing? Tell me. Yeah, I will sit. I will. I'm brave. The wooden dining table stands between the two chairs, layered with years of dust and the remnants of long-forgotten meals. A candle flickers at its center. Its flame shivers with every touch of wind seeping through the walls. It waits, longing to burn out and unleash what's been waiting in the dark. Touch the table. It hasn't changed at all, and yet everything feels so strange. This is all just a game, all of it. This has to be an illusion. I will touch the table. Maybe. She slowly runs her hand across your shoulder, her touch so soft. Maybe it is the same, but just like your drawings, those sketches and crumpled straw paper. They stayed where they were, waiting, longing, betrayal. Do they change everything forever? But let's not dwell on that, shall we? You see her body relax, a smile appears on her face, one that almost feels genuine. Come, let's eat. Lean back. Whoa. You look so, that look in... Oh, you can even look at the pictures! Oh, let's read. That look in her eyes, like something else is writhing behind them. It's her, but not. None of this feels right. What are you eating there, honey? Honey? The flame of the dying candle fights to burn. With all its strength, soon it'll go out completely. We got a little cat friend here. We got one co-worker. One co-worker? Oh, yeah, wait. I just remember I need to fix the chat. Keep forgetting. And now it's broken. Why does it break, you know? So annoying. Oh, now it broke even more. Oh no. Oh no. Can't reset it. Oh, is that it? Tiny. Sorry guys. Acting weird, you know, it's like... Ugh, what is that? What is this? What is this? What is... Why does it do this, right? And if I do big... Oh, now it's back. Like I want it to be down there, right? I don't want it to take the whole screen. But it keeps breaking sometimes. I can do like that. That seems to work. If I do a little bit more. A little bit more. Well, it's a little bit broken, but it might work, yeah? That's better at least, yeah? I hope it works. Okay, let's continue. Okay, that's cool. You can actually look at the pictures also and like details. Okay. So now my coworker has taken a part of my chair. Super helpful. I will have to sit up straight. I clicked something. I clicked on something, but it's fine. We'll take it. I really put in work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you have let me to rot, it's been... She paused for a moment. Looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one. Our souls, my love. We have to piece our souls together and bind them with that alchemy ritual. You expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith? I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Her hand holding the fork frees in mid-air for a second. As the silence stretches, Lilith's breathing deepens. Ha 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 ha! My madness! I offered you love, only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't end it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond never all. The infinite cosmic void that existed before the birth of the universe, from which the forces of light and dark emerged. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of piercing our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams, you saw me vanish into the dark of the waters. Oh, she went through with it? I remained silent. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage. Hey, Frank! Welcome in. Hope everything is good with you, Frank. Do you like narrative-driven games? I'm trying to read it in a in a good voice. But I don't know. I'm always a goofy. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, with something darker, and with something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples, as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. Ew. You can't tell if it's real or just the candle's flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. No, you didn't even know what you wanted. Love means something different to you. Thank you for leaving a like, Levi. Always appreciate the support. Love means something different to you. You don't love me. You want to own me. I'll take that one. It sounds about right. Yeah. Maybe. It's so weird that the music disappears, but just need to click my windows a little. Oh, I see now. I'm lagging behind, guys, in my streaming and stuff, so I need to fix it. We are not playing The Case of the Zero Light Killer. I haven't fixed that one either. We are playing LivBer, Smoke, and Mirrors. I'm good, enjoying your reading. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. I try my best. If this is like the games I know, does this have a save game before making a selection? I think it has. I think this is exit, maybe? Many of these narrative games have had save options. I don't see any save options here, though. But a couple of the others, they have had, yeah, like you can save at any point that you want. Which has been good, but I didn't even use it. I didn't think about it. So there was like no going back. It breaks my heart that you believe it could be that simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to own you. Never did. I? The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain. Driven harder by the wind, the sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. Too little, too late. Your madness will break both of us, Lilith. Interesting for this one to not have it. Bold for this one to push a replay fully. Yeah, like I don't think it has it. I'm afraid to push this button also because I think it's like it looks like you exit. Maybe it has like autosaves and stuff. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. It already has, my love. Just like those paintings you love so much. Ha ha ha. Almost bad at that. It's not my madness. Oh no. It's your cowardice. Cowardice? Cowardice? You're a coward, Harry. Nothing more than a deceased reflection of faded memories in your mind. Like this place, like me, like you. Cowardice. What do you say that? Cowardice. Cowardice. So yeah, I do break my good reading with my with my cowardice. Oh, cowardice. Not sure if it's 100% correct, but go on, eat. Eat. Go on, eat. Porf. A sacred animal? I don't think you should kill sacred animals. Known to live in herds, They have long manes and specialized pincers used for communication, strongly driven by a sense of belonging. They bond only with certain hominins. When threatened, they can secrete a toxic chemical. Oh, that sounds... I don't think I want to eat that. Go on, eat. Porf meat. I cooked it just the way you like. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips between your tongue, you'll taste their herbs. Giggles. Gods, porf meat, Lilith. You have completely lost it. I never imagined porf meat could be edible. Yeah, I feel like you probably shouldn't kill porfs. Oh, is that a porf? After the festival where we first met and that first night when you told me you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. You remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. You kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love? You're jealous of a porf? The first night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lilith. I think I remember, maybe not what we ate, but feeling happy. Perhaps that's why everything afterward hurts so... Oh, text is gone. Much. I guess we didn't eat anything. A little bit cold to say it like that, but yeah. No! No! She slammed her hands on the table, leaning forward. Her face contorts with rage, her eyes, wide and unblinking, bore into you, burning with intensity. Playing with her feelings. No. That's exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, how we'd never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? I said it didn't matter that you came from a different class. I told you I'd never leave you, no matter what. Hello, Milky Pork. Ooh, I played the demo to this a while ago. Yeah, did you enjoy it? I've seen this. I've heard and seen it's pretty good. That's what you said, wasn't it? It takes me a while to understand things sometimes. Like that night I ran away to you. You stroked my hair and laid me down against your shoulder, whispering that you loved me. But I get it now. Even then, you were already thinking about how you'd leave me. I did. It's why I'm a part of the CW Fest. The devs sent an email. Yeah, I also got the email from the developers and their CEO. the little cat. So far I really like it. The writing and stuff. Wait, is it even more? Lilith doesn't take her eyes off you. Every motion she makes to cut the pork meat with her fork shakes her entire body. Her head tilts slightly, the candlelight slipping through her crimson hair. Silky strands swing gently back and forth. Your gaze shifts downward. You realize she's not slicing the meat on her plate, but pressing the blade into her own index finger with all her strength, blood mixing with the meat below. Try to stop it. What are you doing? Your finger. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What are your next game plans, Milky Pork? Do I want to stop it? Or do I want to pull back? Like, she's a maniac, oh lord. Pull back. As you jerk back suddenly, the table leg scrapes against the wood floor. Your knees knock sharply against its underside. What's wrong, my love? Lilith's eyes drop to where you're looking at the porcelain plate before her. After a brief pause, she presses one of the scattered papers onto her finger. Lilith's eyes drifts down to your gaze. To the porcelain plate. After a brief pause, she picks up a scrap of paper from the floor and presses it against her bleeding finger. Then, in the blink of an eye, she's at your side in an instant. Oh my god. This woman sounds like a first date. Really? Frank. I feel like this is a date you have to share as a story time somewhere. That sounds crazy. Did someone cut their finger? Ah, my love. My love, if only you knew how happy it makes me to see you worry about me. But it's just a small cut. Don't fret. Did you cut yourself deep? How could you become so careless, Lil? Your finger, are you sure you're alright? What did you say? Yes, I'm fine. It's just... Did I ever tell you how my mother died? She was addicted to doping. Some people claim she was obsessed. I never wanted to believe it. I was around 7 when she had her last crisis. She'd run out of doping and thought she could drink the liquid pleasure from her own veins. Ugh. When they found her, she drowned in her own blood. Tragic, yet I used to find it funny. But now I understand why she did it. I'm just teasing. Okay, Frank. Could have been a good story though. You can make it up. You can make one up, you know, and just tell us, and we will probably everyone will be just what? Oh my god, that's crazy. Well, I haven't really had that many crazy dates actually. Stupid dates, yes, but not so crazy. But why? Wait a second. You thought it was funny that your mother drowned in her own blood? She nods. The candle flickers. Rain lashes against the windows. You listen until the soft patterns of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly, she circles around you and slips into the darkness. The woman watches you, unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. I can't put up with this madness any longer. Bye! I'm not good. Oh my god. Well, that escalated quickly. You did not need to meet Lily prepare for you. Do you think you can defy fate? From the beginning, we were destined to be one. Neither you nor anyone else can stop this. Never, never, never! Head for the door. Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself and move towards the door. Behind you, Lilith gasps. Just as your trembling hands reach the door, Lilith blocks your path, eyes wide with madness, mouth agape. She clutches the knife she'd used to cut the meat. You instinctively tense up. Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You have completely lost your mind. Listen to me. You don't have to do this. We. You can't leave. Not before you've finished. You must first rip me from your heart. Can you do that, or must I do it for you? I wish I could have saved you from this pain, Lilith. You know I can't do that. Not for you, not for me. Yeah, I totally wish I could have saved you from the pain. Just look at her face. This isn't anger, it's something else. Her features, they're slipping like another form beneath her skin. The true horror she's hiding is struggling to surface. That knife she just used to cut the meat, its hilt is made from broken pieces of giant sea crustacean washed up crustaceans. I've never heard that word. Washed up on LivBer's shores. Okay. Rain pounding against the windows intensifies. Lightning briefly illuminates the paintings, fresh and glistening as if just painted. Your eyes drift toward the porf meat. It subtly moves on the blooded plate. I won't let you out of here. Not yet. Not until I have said all I need to say. Look, I'm only here because I want to understand you. Whatever you wrote about in that letter, I came to talk. Fine, let's talk after you put that down. Put it down. Oh, it's laughter again. Ha 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 ha. You're kidding, right? We have talked, my love. You already understand. Everything's out in the open now. No more secrets, no more shadows, no more masks. There's only acceptance. You're mine, you belong to me, and I'll tear out the part of you that refuses to accept it. I'll take the very essence from inside your heart. For you, my love, for us. Am I dead? On her maddened face, there's a terrifying grin mingled with dread. Veins bulge on her forehead. The whites of her widened eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens on the knife until her knuckles whiten. She steps towards you. Stop! If this is truly what you want. Oh no, I accept my death. Stop! Lilith's crazed eyes bulge as if ready to burst from their sockets. Beneath her ragged clothes, her chest heaves violently with each breath. Then suddenly, her skin splits apart like parched earth around an ever-blowing whirlwind in a distant island nation. Her cheeks, mouth, hair. Your last shred of rational thought screams at you. It's awakening! This woman really likes it, Sama. Smiley face. Yeah, she loves me, yeah. This is true love. Never felt more wanted in my life. Run, I guess. It's awakening. It's awakening! Paralyzed, your trembling body takes a single step back. Your gaze locks onto the rebirth happening before you. Lines emerge down the right side of her face, spreading towards the... Twitch is going into commercial. Sorry guys, just in the middle of everything exciting. Oh no. Towards the naked chest. Then pieces peel away like yellowed leaves. Beneath is not flesh but damp tissue, like moss, like dreams long forgotten and rotten, or emotions left unsaid, which cause decaying in her heart depth. Me! What is it? I am everything you kept hidden. The seed that sprouted in the cracks of your lies. She locks her blood-filled eyes on you, her flayed face exposed, words pour out of her mouth unformed. I am us. I must run. I have to escape this madness. This is This is beautiful. I don't know which one to take. I kind of feel like number 2 because it's funny. I must run. I have to escape this madness. Oh, this is a tough one. I feel like if I take number 2, it will go a little bit faster towards like a bad ending. I'm gonna guess I'm heading towards a bad ending. I must run. Okay, I'm guessing like we accept death here. This is beautiful. Your heart is mine. Lilith raises the knife high above her head. A lightning flash beyond the windows floods the room with blinding light. Oh, I can still run. I can still run. And it's all quiet. There's 2 minutes left on the commercials. What do we do, guys? I can still run from her. Or I could embrace this woman. Close your eyes and accept Lilith. Choices. Sorry everyone on Twitch. When everything ends, there is no light, no sound. In fact, not even darkness. It unravels. I wish I could say the name of a child here, but I know it was never born. The hidden words pull someone from their slumber in a distant existence. I'll take number 2. When everything ends, there's no light. This is the same one? Us. The hidden words pull someone from their slumber in a distant existence. They want to escape just before they are pulled into the void, and they rise. It waits to fall, to fall, to fall, to fall, to fall, to fall. Each collapses into itself, intertwining, melding, beyond the never all. Million of different lives are lived. We died in love and loved in fear, again and again and again. We are beyond material boundaries, even beyond the cosmos. We penetrate the essence of the gods. We touch the threads of existence. Each essence mingles with one another. They turn, flow, spin. A long journey found us, a vast and unacceptable absence on the beach. And finally it stops. Of course, if such a thing were even possible, but it isn't. It struggles. I was Elric. I longed to take shape from the thing I remember, but they crushed me. I vanished and I was lost. We existed beyond the never-all. We are the last of your thoughts. We are the shell you are afraid to break. We are the you inside, Lilith. Am I dead? There's no death in the grand unification. I think you are now us. I think I found the fast ending. The faster ending. The end, 1 out of 8. The end. Oh, what a cute picture. Director, Osman Karakas. Director, designer. Cannot say that name. English. Loved your acting, Sama. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I'm working on my little bit on that whole aspect of voice acting and stuff, right? I'm still, you know, not really their peak performance, but thank you, Frank. Click to continue. Okay, so we found a fast ending. There is possibility. What happens if we did continue? Let's check it. Did they save before a certain point or something? Oh, we can try the like running away, I guess. Head for the door. Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself and you move towards the door. Behind you, Lil gasps just as your trembling hands reach the door. Lily blocks your pass, eyes wide with madness, mouth agape. She clutches the knife she used to cut the meat. You instinctively tense up. Lily, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You've completely lost your mind. I haven't finished what I have to say, my love. Everything is ready for our souls to unite. We only have to die together. Lilith, you do realize what you're asking. This isn't love. Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you. The candle's fading glow reflects off the dusty paintings on the wall. The paint on each seems wet and fresh, as if they're just painted. On the table, the bloody pork meat subtly rife. You haven't finished your meal yet. Listen, I only came to understand you. Whatever you mentioned in your letter, that's why I'm here. I'm here to talk. I didn't come here to eat or anything. You've lost your mind. You've changed. You've changed, Lilith. You've changed. You're a part of me, in my body, my heart, my soul. Do you understand? You're mine, my love, mine. I can't lose you again. Continue. On her maddened face, there's a terrifying grin mingled with dread. Veins bulge on her forehead. The whites of her wide eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens on the knife until her knuckles whiten. She steps towards you. Stop! Lilith's crazed eyes bulges, ready to burst from their sockets beneath her rage closer, heavy with each breath. Then suddenly her skin splits apart like it's awakening! Run! Your feet recoil in an archaic reflex. Haven't heard that word. And you stumble over one of the books scattered on the floor, crashing down. For a brief moment, yellowed pages spill out across the ground from the fallen book. You catch glimpses of your own drawings. A dining table, a woman clutching a knife. But there's no time to focus. Struggling to your knees, you crawl deeper into the house. That's when you remember. There's a passage leading from the basement to the cellar door outside. The cellar. I must get to the cellar. Another exit, a window, a back door. Shit, there must be something. Well, let's go to the cellar. There's nothing left to separate us, my love. Love. From the darkness of the corridor, Lilith's voice emerges, scarcely taking shape in her throat. It carries the strings of an extra Gaian. A windswept world of 15 island nations, home to unique races and cultures. It carries the strangeness of an extra Gaian creature that seems to have only just learned how to speak. You sprint and finally reaches the cellar door. You reach for the door. Wait. Oh, we made it out. There it is, that door, the one leading down to the basement. It has to be there, the cellar hatch that opens to the outside. Freedom, it's behind that door. Gripped by sudden terror, you seize the cellar's cold handle, expecting a hand to clutch your shoulder at any moment as footsteps grow louder down the corridor. But it never comes. As you push the door open, a wave of dampness and the nauseating stench of things that should long have been dead hits you in the face. Stepping through the doorway, you slam it shut. As you bolt the door behind you, an abysmal silence and darkness wrap around you. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. I can't read this. Oriete intelligio quare id faciam portase requiris question mark nescio sed fieri sentio et beatus sum. I don't know what I said. Probably kind of wrong. Act 2 echoes deep within. Oh, we survived a little bit further now. Okay. Wait. That was loud. In the dark, you pause for a moment. Your mind your mind strains to grasp what this is. Lilith, food, creation. The dust and creak of boards mingle with your hurried breath. Beneath your feet, stairs descending. Where am I? Try to examine your surroundings. The basement. Could I find a way out through the basement? Lilith creation. It was herself, wasn't it? Gods. What was the thing I saw? Well, do you really need to focus on that anymore, you know? Get the fuck up. The basement. Could I find a way out? Once, on a sunlit morning of the first Circad, you saw Yell descend these very basement stairs. You followed after, finding her scratching at a hollow in the corner. When you drew near, you saw it was a hatch opening outwards. Old broken hinges rusted. When Lilith saw it, she grew fearful. Could I use this hatch? Do I remember what it looked like? Could I use this hatch? You could try. In the end, do you have another choice? I could wait here. Do you remember what it looked like? Yes. A hatch made of wood. Round, wedged among the stones of the wall, plastered with mud. You hardly noticed it before or after. I could use it to get out, go down the stairs. I don't know what lurks in the basement. I should go back. Return to the house. No, go down. It's always a good choice to go down. The wooden steps groan beneath your tread. Their cries like the house itself are bitter shrieks. From unseen depth rise a heavy moan, the stink of mold and damp. One step, another, you go down. Open the door slightly. Careful now. You rise from the dark as the basement stairs sink into an abysmal silence. Your steps find solid ground. Old memories. You remember the rooms beneath this house you once shared with Lilith. But like everything else, this place feels unfamiliar now. Lilith. Her dread is still fresh, sharp and ripe. Crystals growing between the stones in the wall cast a faint pale light. When you lift your head, you see two doors standing tall in the wall ahead. I have to get out of here. At the end of this place, there must be a passage to the cellar hatch outside. There has to be. Look at the doors. Gods, I don't recognize this place. Where am I? Did you bring your flashlight? I never had a flashlight, Frank. There's no flashlight. I swear, I didn't see anything. We got some stones that... Some crystals, they make some light. We should bring a crystal. Like, ding, ding, ding. Bring a crystal. If you have a brain, take a crystal, you know. A fluoride crystal forced into the wall. This is what buries the room under blue light. But how could a fluoride crystal end up in LivBer? No. I don't know. Got some books. An almost torn apart book. There are blood stains on it. The writings in it are unreadable. Could this book really belong to Lilith? I would guess so. In this room where everything has decayed and fallen apart, the only thing still standing is this table. There is a portrait on it. It must be one of my drawings. Can I look at it? Okay, that's about it. Well, look at the door. You nudge aside the scattered books, the shredded parchments, the splintered wood with your foot, and approach the doors. On the left stands a rusted iron door, worn by the weight of years. An ancient symbol, long since stripped of meanings, is carved upon it. The other is hewn from The other is hewn from heavy, damp timber, creaking softly as though it were breathing. Ew. Turn back to examine the room. Touch the wooden door. Touch the metal door. Oh, interesting choices. Should I examine the room first, Marie? As your eyes adjust to the crystal's pale glow, you survey the chamber. The stone walls drip with dampness, cloaked in moss. When you listen closely, you hear the crash of waves hammering the cliffside beyond. Knowing a world still waits outside grants you a fleeting comfort. On the wall to your right, 2 circles are carved. Harsh lines slash between them, refusing union, drawn with hateful strokes. Before the wall where the crystal is emmed, a rotting wooden table leans into decay. On it rests a broken frame coated in dust. On the floor, a melted candle and a blood-stained shredded journal. Examine the candle and journal. Look at the frame on the table. Let's look at the frame. Ooh. Is that Lilith? You press on through torn parchments and shattered wood. The crystal's glow makes your shadow crawl along across the walls. A frame lies broken. You lift it. Beneath the dust, your drawing, the face marred, surrounded by the ranged script. Take a closer look. I can't bear to look at it. Put the frame back where you found it. Ooh, is this like a curse or something? Take a closer look. I always... is she behind me? I always believed you'd be there when I opened my eyes. When I reached out my hands, I believed they'd find you, always. But these fragile bodies of ours, they're in the way, my love. We must be free of them, of everything that kept us apart, even you. Put the frame back in its place. We must be free of everything, even you. Even of you. My love, my love, my love. You want to put the frame back where you found it, but it's already too late. Ugh! You have disturbed something. No. There is beginning to grow heavy. Your ear starts to ring. It was cursed. It was cursed. Cursed object. I need to get out of here. I have to find a path to the cellar door fast. I must find out what other matters Lilith gave herself to. No matter... Oh, there's so many choices. My god. Examine the candle and notebook on the floor. Nope. Getting out of here this time. I'm going out. You push aside the books, scattered parchments, and broken wood with your foot, and step closer to the door. Yeah, we read that one. Open the metal door or open the wooden door? I feel like the metal door should be, or it could be the wooden door also. But the wooden door was like breathing, so I don't know if breathing is good. Metal door feels like, it could be a door to the outside, but it could also be something that like, oh, we're keeping something bad inside. Oh, they're both cursed. Open the wooden door. Oh no. What have I done? When you open the wooden door, the sour stench of sweat and decay greets you. Fearing Lilith might be close behind, you step inside and quickly shut the door. You look around. Like before, the room is bathed in the uncanny blue glow of a crystal embedded in the wall. The air hums with expectation, and then a voice. Clara? Who the fuck? Clara? I don't know, Clara? I was talking with Lilith. Do you remember me? Who are you? Look toward the source of the voice without responding. Alice. When you turn towards the voice, you see a young woman standing motionless in the corner of the room. Her skin clinging tightly to bone. If not for her eyes bright and piercing deep into your soul under the pale light. You might have mistaken her for a still silhouette of a statue. But then she tilts her head, just slightly, And in that moment, you see it more clearly. There's something in the woman's eyes, something you once knew, something you once loved. Lilith? Wait a sec, I know you. Finally. She made me beginning to end. Yes. What? Who did this? Was it Lilith? No, I didn't want this. Lilith. When she said our creation, was she talking about you? Oh, is Clara like a... He said woman, so it can't be like their child. You wish it were so. You want his madness to end soon. You see Lilith's strange game come to a close, but no. This isn't the creation Lilith spoke of. This is a personal experiment of hers. What she has in store for you is something very different. Is Lilith? Shh. Don't say it. If you speak her name, she'll come. The young woman, hearing Lilith's name, pressing herself against the wall. She pulls her shoulders inward, her eyes fixed on the door behind you as she speaks. I had to be good. I mean beautiful. Beautiful. I had to be... yes. Oh, that's a lot of text. When she pulls back, the crystal light reveals her more clearly. A scar runs from beneath her neck up across her cheeks to her hairline. Her skin is stretched tight, as though cut and sewn back together along those lines. Her eyelids are gone. Her chin juts to a strange sharp point, just as you once told Lilith you liked faces like that. The fingers she wraps around her arms are thin, impossibly long, longer than anyone's should be, as though filed down, extended, altered again, exactly the way you once told Lilith you liked them. The woman before you looks like someone who has been worked on constantly, reshaped piece by piece since she was a child. How could she do this? Her clothes are torn and covered with stains. She has never taken them off. They seem far too small for her. The young woman's face is almost unbearable to look at, as if another face had been stretched over hers. Yet she cannot hide her pain and sorrow. There is a childhood lost deep within. You get some days counted here. Not enough days. I think she's been here longer. Okay. How could she do this? I really like the music. Music is creating suspense and drama. The young woman... Clara. The young woman rises from where she covered against the wall. For a moment her smile reminds you of the woman you left at the table above. She sways her body slowly, just as Lilith used to. Then she takes a gentle step forward. For you, my love, I have become exactly the one you wanted. That's what you always wished for, isn't it? Look, I become the body you desired. Lilith, I loved you for who you were. Are you her? Did Lilith steal your body and soul? Two interesting choices. Lilith, I loved you for who you were. The young woman hesitated for but a moment. She tries to furrow her brows, but the skin stretched over her face won't let her. But lady told me if I stay pretty, I'd always be loved. That's what she said. She said. But I got pretty. Didn't I fit it a T? I try. Yes. Yeah, yes. Fit to a T. You don't need to be sad anymore. What? What did you say? I clearly couldn't hear you. Yes. Yeah, fit to a T. You're not sure if there's anything else you could say. What words are there for someone curled in a corner, experimented on, reshaped and tortured for who knows how long? All right, then. All right. Will I see my mom now? Will I see her here? Her eyes glaze over as she tilts her. Poor thing has a stutter. Yeah, when I read it, I'm starting to stutter. When I read it, it definitely sounds like stutter, right? Like I would read it as a stutter, as I'm doing right now, of course. Her eyes glaze over as she tilts her head slightly. You can see her body starts to tense. Why am I still so cold inside? Cold inside. I'll do everything I can do to help you see your mother again. Whatever it takes to get you out of here, I'm gonna guess it says. You can't even get out of here yourself. You don't know the way, so you have no idea how you'll do that. But in these circumstances, the poor soul standing before you like a shell with a shattered mind, this feels like the only thing you could say. You should say. Can you blame yourself for that? No. Leave? No, can't. My lady will find me. I can't go. I'm here. I'll stay here. I'll wait for you. You'll come. She presses herself even tighter against the wall. You can see the terror in her eyes. I need to get out of here. Listen, you have to escape. Do you understand me? She's using you. Do you know the way? There has to be a cellar door around here that leads outside. Should I continue with her or not? I need to get you out of here. Yeah, let's take the first one. I'm here. I'll stay here. I'll wait for you. You'll come. We can't escape. Do you understand me? I'll stay here. You'll come. You'll come back. You'll love me. You'll come. She no longer hears you. Curled up against the wall. What the hell are these doors? What the hell? What is this? She no longer hears you. Curled up against the wall, hands over her ears. This hollow shell just rocks back and forth, murmuring that you'll come back, that one day you'll love her. The chains wrapped around her neck are drawn so tight. No force could ever free her from this place. I need to find a way out of this room. Head towards the doors. As the heavy weight of the air presses down on you, your eyes catch the doors nestled among moss-covered wooden panels on the wall to your right. The first door is made out of unpolished wood, but its surface is intricately carved with winding grain patterns like real tree bark, dried moss fragments and root design reaching upward. It looks as if it's been carved from the chunk of the trunk of an actual tree. Yeah, the music is really good, Frank. I really like it. It really adds the right emotions to like the setting you are in and in the moment you're in right now. It's kind of like I can remember when I read like manga and books when I was younger, and I had music on like in the background or in like headphones, and you know it really added, kind of like when you watch anime or a movie and it's music to it. Like it adds so much emotion when you get the right music. Good music work, good audio work, good work. The second door, by contrast, doesn't look natural at all. Its surface is nearly ivory white, but faintly glowing raised patterns appear. Human bones, ribs, finger joints, jaw fragments, all intricately carved and joined together. You can't help but admire this art. A small inscription is etched near the edge of the door. The most delicious are the familiar. Touch the door that resembles a tree trunk. Touch the door covered with bones. I don't know about that. A wooden door. It looks less like a door and more like the thick trunk of the Kolg trees I saw when I was a kid. How could Lilith have brought this here? The surface of the door to the right is filled with bones and skulls, just like the old graveyards. I didn't know there was such a door in the basement. Did Lilith make this? That's a good question. Which door do we want to touch? I feel like both is, again, cursed. We're digging ourselves deeper on the ground. Deeper on the ground. Is it like, you know... Is doors, like, is the bones a certain death, or wood could be life, but it could also be a curse. Who knows in this game? I don't know. Let's go for the tree trunk. Yeah, let's go for the bones. Tree trunk, bones, tree bones, door. Okay, I took the bones. The moment you touch the white knob of the door, a fierce cold grips your body. It's as if you're touching a gravestone, the chill of death itself. Suddenly, thoughts rush into your mind. Your mother. Lilith? My mother? Lilith? What? Your mother, Lilith. Your conscience. You realize you're trying to figure out which one feels more familiar. For a moment, you think about the piece of meat placed on the table where you sat with Lilith upstairs. What kind of meat it was. You shake your head, banishing the thought from your mind, and... But you said it was the porth meat. Oh no, did I go to the death again? The door opens without... Oh, we're coughing. The doors open without resistance. Inside, it's a little brighter. Metal tables are scattered across the room, each layer with dried blood. On the floor, small pools of urine and pus mingle with damp stone, releasing an unbearable stench. And in the midst of it all, hang bodies on chains from the ceiling, rotten, hollowed out, left on hooks to be forgotten. Keenan? Who dares disturbs my century-long slumber? The voice sounds as if it's scraping its way out of a throat. I shouldn't still be alive. Who's talking? I'm over here. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna ruin my voice. I'm over here. Come closer. I don't bite. Well, I'm kidding. Of course I bite. But right now, that's not really an option. I'm a bit tied up, you see. The thing before you is a body without its lower half. Another of Lilith's experiments. Its arms are chained to the ceiling, a hook driven through its shoulders. Nice. Its head lolling onto its left shoulder, watching you with curiosity. It doesn't take long to notice that one of its eye sockets is empty. Yes, that looks about right, yeah? How can you talk? What happened to you? What happened? It's kind of a long story. I can't tell you though. Come on, pull up a chair, sit. I'm fine right here, thanks. Are you going to tell me where you are? I'm just someone who talks, alright? You're asking no right questions, like none. Plus, you're in a rush. Got somewhere important to be or something? How can you talk? Right questions? What even are the right questions? Yes, someone's after me, trying to kill me. I don't have time to stand around and chat. I must get out of here. The guy is in rough shape. Yeah. He has seen better days. Ah, right. The whole ex-lover thing, isn't it? He winks with his only eye. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Secret? What's secrets? Exactly, golden boy. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's no deep secrets you have locked away. Nothing hidden, nothing chained up inside you at all. He winks again. Wink. As he forces his head forwards to wink, the movement causes the chain to clash, a metal clatter that echoes through the corpse-filled room. But the sound doesn't stop there. Somewhere in your mind, the noise starts to transform into a series of indistinct whispers. I don't understand. How do you know all this? What are you? Ha! Now that's the right question. I'm glad you asked, because the truth is, I haven't been myself in a while. I don't know what I've become, but something's definitely missing. And definitely, she's been trying to fill the void with something else. Were you someone once, or did she create you? She did it, right? Lilith did this for her own amusement. Ah, now that's another good question. I have been asking myself the same thing every night for the last 3 years. I was someone once, yeah, but it didn't last long. Because the last time that someone opened their eyes, Lilith was staring back at them, and then, bam! From that moment on, I was forced to choose between being someone or looking like someone. Which one did you choose? It feels familiar. The only difference is my choice have always been made by others. Well, what did you choose? Guess. His face falls blank, head drooping to one side, lips pressed into a straight line. At last, he speaks. I choose to look like someone because being someone meant making choices of my own. And I have nothing other than what's given to me. I have nothing other than what's given to me. Not anymore, anyways. Lilith doesn't show mercy. Lilith doesn't show mercy anything she creates. She consumes them until nothing is left but a shell. But you're different from the others, aren't? Oh, the text disappeared down there. Oh. Aren't you? Gestured towards other bodies. Ha! Your observation skills are truly remarkable. The others weren't exactly talkative. They couldn't give voice to the parts you have kept locked away. This is like his conscience? I guess I was a bit more useful. In the end, they were Lilith's creations. But me, you created me. Look, I'd love to stay here and talk about who created you, but I need to get out of here. There's got to be a cellar hatch somewhere. Where is it? I didn't create you, corpse. Hey. I didn't create you, corpse. You're a product of Lilith's twisted ideas. Corpse, am I? Big words for someone who burned their whole self down 5 years ago, golden boy. It lifts its head towards you, and the chain rattled faintly. Look at me. We have come to the complicated part, so listen carefully. You think it was Lilith who made me? And you're not entirely wrong. She pulled at my flesh, cut and carved me, gouged out my eyes. True, but who do you think gave her the material to work with? Lilith pulled me out of her happiest moment. Oh, my knee. Ouch. Sorry. What created me were the things you never dared to make, golden boy. And what will kill me, well, you are. Kill you, you're already dead. Look, I'm not here to hear your ridiculous riddles, Gandalf. Just tell me how to get out of this room. There's no riddles. The cellar is not here, golden boy. It's that way. As his left hand shifts, the chains clink and rattle against each other. Mind the doors. They have a reputation for taking you where you don't want to go. What do you mean? Don't answer and head towards the door. You begin to move in the direction the corpse indicated. As the airflow around you starts to pick up speed, the edges of your coat lift slightly in the breeze. The metallic clatter of chains striking one another echoes through the room, reverberating off the damp stone. From within the darkness, dozens of deads, sunken deep into their eternal sleep, begin to groan softly. Ew. Oh, come on, you still think you're gonna find the cellar hatched, golden boy? You really don't get it, do you? This is the bottom of the pit you're falling into. Even if you haven't seen it yet, you're falling fast. And let me tell you, when you finally hit the bottom, it's gonna hurt like hell. How long have I been like this? Maybe I had to see the bottom. Maybe I meant to break on the stones waiting there. Lilith would have been pleased, I'm sure of it. She's ready to annihilate anything she sees as standing between you and her. Even you, golden boy. I mean your body. At the bottom of that pit, she'd gather whatever beauty remains in your shattered mind, scattered across 10,000 pieces, and put it all back together. Definitely her cup of tea. Move towards the door at the far end of the room. As you return to searching the room, you feel something settle over you, a sense of expectation. The lifeless bodies strewn across the chamber are watching you. On the wall to your right, you see two distinct doors once again. The first door is sealed with rusted chains, but the chains aren't locked together. They merely hang there, as if they tried to hold something back and failed. The other door standing slightly ajar. Beyond it, nothing but darkness. No light, no life. A monster behind the chained door. Or darkness in the ajar door. Oh, good choices, good choices. I guess, going into the darkness kind of sounds like we're gonna hide from whatever we have hidden inside or something like that, metaphorically. And then the chain door, then we will see like the monster inside. What have we done? The chains draped over the door are tightly bound together. They simply hang there, heavy and loose, as if they once tried with all their strength to seal something shut and failed. From beneath the door, a faint cold breeze flows out, carrying with it a soft flickering glow. Well, open the chain door. Do it. Whoa. 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 You open the door and step inside. Your foot is met with a smooth surface without any texture. Ahem. No stone here, no dust, not even an echo. Silence, a cold whiteness. The room is bright, far too bright. The light, overwhelms your eyes. There's nothing left that could remain in shadow. Where am I? This room, why is it so bright? Where's the light coming from? Ooh. That doesn't matter. Your gaze fixes on the white door standing directly before you. Ordinary, with nothing remarkable about it. It simply waits for you to open it and step through. There's something fishy about this place. Tell me, what is it? Why is the light so blinding? I have a strange feeling inside, like I wasn't meant to be here. Why is the light so blinding? Because, look, we have to get out of here. In the other room, there are things waiting for you. Real things. Meaningful things. You do want to step out into the real world, don't you? You have a purpose. But here, there is nothing. Nothing at all here. That's why we must go on. Maybe I can rest here in this. Still, am I walking towards death again? Why? Why? Maybe I can rest here in the silence. Look, we don't have much time to lose. That's why you can't rest until we're out of here. You remember the cellar hatch, don't you? The one that opens to the outside. Even the narrator is now becoming, twisted. Like manipulating. The hatch that will lead you to your freedom. I no longer think that there is a cellar hatch, and even if there is, I will never reach it. Yes, I want to feel the waves of the sea and the wind caressing my face once more. Giving up, wanting to live. 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 Giving up, There is no hope. Look, some places are empty, alright? But there's a way out that will carry you outside. It opens into the real world, where you can once again see the winds and the rising sun. So stand up and walk towards that door. How come I must know? Know what? That behind the door there aren't more doors, and behind those more still, and behind those yet more. This is an endless labyrinth. You can't, and all you can do is to hope. I'm tired of this. I can't get out of here. I will see the waves of the sea and feel the... Okay, we're heading towards like another end, I think. I'm curious. I'm tired of this. No, you're not. You keep going because you should. Your life depends on it. No, I will no longer be the victim of this story. For once, I will decide for myself. I will not open the door. Alright, I'll get through that door, but not for you, for myself. Reach for the door! Yes, exactly. You reach for the door, you open it and step through to the other side. It's that simple. You leave behind the empty, meaningless room that never should have been. The story flows again, just as it was meant to. Open the door. Yeah, so we continue. You open the door. What greets you is neither the whisper of the dead nor darkness. It's a warm room lit by amber stones, filled with a pleasant scent. A familiar scent. Notes of penalin dance with the resinous breath of Lucy. For a moment your nose stings and your eyes swell up. You know this smell. This is how the story goes. The story must be told. I know you knew that. Oh, another achievement. Right in front of you stands an old wooden table. Scattered pages lie around it, along with the small alembics and chemical traces. And someone is there, a woman, a very old woman. Her golden hair streaked with grey is tied up in a bun at the back of her head. At the hearth, built into the wall, she stirs something inside a glass bowl. She doesn't seem to notice you. Slip aside quietly and watch what she's doing. You step inside carefully and quietly. The old woman's hunched back is turned towards you. From the counter just to the left of the hearth, she takes a powder and adds it to the mixture. A hiss rises from the glass bowl. The woman waits, then lets out a sigh. What is she trying to do? Keep watching silently. Legia. Legia. Not right. Not quite right. Another method. Another, dissolution. If Lilith wants this to work, the missing piece must be found. Let's move closer. Missing something. The woman suddenly turns around. The moment she sees you, she freezes in place. A warm smile spreads across her face. The dark circles under her eyes and the wrinkles give away her age. Ah, a guest. Welcome, young man. Well, I only wanted to see what you were doing, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Who are you? Hey, she had a bun. This is not a bun. Her hair is down. You're the one sneaking into my study, darling. Shouldn't you be the first to introduce yourself? Didn't your family ever teach you manners? I know what's going on here. All of this. She raises her eyebrows. A cautious smile plays on her lips as she waits for you to finish your sentence. One of Lilith's game. A game, you say? Why not? That's quite possible, but I don't think this is her design. You know, sometimes to see whether something is truly a game, you have to lose. Wait. She's trying to alter the order of the narrative. Don't ask what she means. Lilith must have foreseen that you'd ask that. You're preparing the alchemical mixture that will bind our souls together, aren't you? Was it her who asked you to do this? Yes, but what she wants is so delicate that balancing the mixture is impossible. All these fluids, formulas, maps, and enzymes. Sometimes something keeps going wrong, as if someone had tampered with it. Who? I don't know. Maybe someone wandered from room to room trying to cleanse themselves of their past. Or perhaps someone who, as a child, tampered with his mother's alchemy formulas and caused her death. Darling? How could you possibly know about my mother's death? You can't be talking about me. I have never been here before. I had no part in any of these alchemical mixtures. How did you know about my mother's death? Because that laboratory was mine, darling. I got mad at you that day, didn't I? Are you my mother? What the hell? Oh my god. I am sorry. You had tampered with my notes. Your hands were covered in powder, dipped into the solution. But that night I forgave you. It wasn't your fault. I was sleepless, and I never imagined you might have added something to the mixture. But you had, dropping those powders and liquids of different colors into the boiling water and watching them change was nothing more than a game. No, that's impossible. My mother died. They never found her because she was gone so many years ago. I know, darling, I know. You thought I was gone, but I couldn't leave. And I see now I wasn't the only one who burned that night. Because nothing has ever managed to tear the guilt from your mind. You believe that if not for that night, you would find me here, in this room. That's why I'm here. I just wanted to spend some time with you here, but I lost you forever. I want to be like you. This work was everything to you. I wanted to make you proud. Hey, you didn't lose me, darling. You did what you had to do, what I wanted you to do. That's why you must let go of your regrets. I was proud of you. Hello, Weeks. Welcome in. This game is definitely more on the witchy side. Twisted, a little bit witchy, dark, twisted, metaphorical, and a little bit on the creepy side and stuff. It's really good music and stuff. So so far it's been really good. Also a bit funny, because maybe I'm making it funny. But this is definitely one that you could potentially enjoy a lot, even if it's like on the darker, creepy side. It's like a thriller, you know, kind of like. It seems like we're going through kind of like different rooms that is connected to our subconscious and our past and stuff. Oh, the 3 circles are on the floor. The circles on the floor are an old alchemical symbol. The circles represent the first 3 creations, and the star symbolizes Novum Medi. The woman's face is old, very old. She looks at me with great mercy. There's something familiar in her eyes. Yeah, because it's apparently our mother. that is dead. But that night, if not for that night, you would still be alive. Then why are you here, Mother? To forgive me? Ah, no, darling. I ain't there to forgive you. The woman steps a little closer. The scent of beeswax and bergamot fills the air. You feel warm, safe. She gently places her hand against your cheek. I forgave you long ago. I'm here because you needed to forgive me. Did you love me? I love you, Mother. I love you too, darling. Always, in every way. Then you know why I have to stay in this loop, to exist and to remember you. Take me out of this loop, Mother. Take me somewhere I can finally shake off this weirdness. Oh, say. Oh my god. What's this? What? What do you think you're doing? Do you think with that tiny brain of yours you can break this loop? I'm the one who made you. You. You're nothing but a fucked up little piece of flesh. Do you understand? Without me, what meaning could reality possibly hold? Tell me. Mother? Come with me. The woman leans against the far wall. You think you can get out of here? And steps towards the alchemy cabinet. Without me, you are nothing! When I open this door, I don't know what will be waiting for you on the other side, darling. But I know you'll overcome it. I can handle Twisted and Dark as long as it is not too scary. Since I love witchy games, I kinda need to love Twisted and... Yeah, that's true. Most witchy games are a little bit... Like, you've been playing a lot of that... that witchy game... what was it called again? With the forest and you could build a hut and stuff, right? I don't remember the name. But I guess that one has a little bit of twistiness in it. When I open this door, I don't know what will be waiting for you on the other side, darling. But I know you'll overcome it. Your mother places a gentle kiss on your cheek, where a tear has just rolled down. No, I won't allow this! And you step through the open door of the alchemy cabinet to wake up in a new life, down by the seaside. When I wake, will I be happy? What will I find there? Most likely not. Most likely not, darling, but you will be yourself. Step into the alchemy cabinet. Rekka, yeah, Rekka, that game. When I came to against the wall, the pain in my skull was unbearable. Must have been another foul dream again. Do I remember what dream it was? Mother, she was working at something in the basement, but wasn't she dead? Oh, my head. Of course she was. Long before. Yet Lilith. Lilith again. Always her. Who else could it ever be? My love. Lilith? Sit up and look around. Wake up. If you are seeing this, that means I've woken up. Let's stand up and take... whatever trickles from the ceiling in moonlight. Must be midnight or thereabouts. The house is collapsing. 5 years. Dust and decay. I'm hungry. Is there anything? No, don't eat. Don't eat the meat. I pass the toppled chairs around the dining table. Plates still rest upon it. White porcelain, now layered only with dust fallen from the beams above. What was that sound? Lilith? Go to the kitchen. But don't go back into the basement. Oh my god, go to the kitchen. The kitchen's empty. Cockroaches gather across the counter. Am I hungry? Not truly. What was desire meant to feel like? There's nothing here. I killed Lilith. Did that voice come from inside? Return to the living room. Oh, what? Is this real? I mean, I clicked something else. What? What? Is Lilith real? She was always real. The most real of all things. But her love, no. That was madness. Mad. Ha! That day I knew she would speak again of the grand unification. Lilith, are you in there? Return to the... Oh, I can go upstairs. Here was our bedroom once. The sheets lie rotten now. I feared her, Lilith. She was mad. Mad. She loved me more than she loved herself. The bed lies broken, collapsed, water dripping from the ceiling, gathering here. What was that? A voice? Was someone calling me? Lilith. In the delirium of her love, I knew I would die. Fear consumed me. I fled. She would never have let me go. So there was no choice. I had to be rid of her. I could not. No. No, no, no. A voice? Lilith? Is that you? Go down. There were paintings watching over these stairs. Beautiful. Once. Lilith and I, together. Now nothing remains. Nothing at all. Yes, it's low-key dark and twisted. I really love it. Want to... You want it to be a finished game now? Yeah. Yeah, early access. Yeah, they can work on it for a long time. I hope they keep working on it though, you know. That's usually the biggest wish you can have with early access games, that they continue working on it and don't abandon it, as unfortunately many people do, or many developers. It happens. But if they keep doing updates and stuff, then it's a good chance they will do more. But maybe they should do some more commercial for it and stuff, so more people know about it. I haven't really followed them, so maybe they do. Go to the basement. I don't want to go down to the basement again. No. Boards creak everywhere, splintering, falling apart. The plaster has fallen from the walls, exposing what's beneath. This is it. Yes. Yes. Here they took her. After I betrayed her, they seized her arms and dragged her away. First they cut out her tongue, so she couldn't conjure no alchemy again. Lilith? Is that you? I hope so too. I will cry if it happens. Yeah, I could do a little research later and see if it's doing good. Open the door. Oh no, this feels like a big choice. Like return to the living room, then it's like, bye, I'm going now. Open the door. Darkness. The stairs have long since crumbled. She told me herself, this is where they carried her out. They took her. Then they cut off her limbs, so she would never walk again. I'm coming, my love. Are you calling to me? Where are you? Return to the living room. Or go there. Return to... Fuck this place now. Perfect. Dining table. Overturned chairs. Plate still on the table. White porcelain. Only dust from it. Did you call at me? What was that? What? I'm going around in circles. Where's the outside door? Outside door option. Outside. Yeah, we're going to the basement. Open the door. Hey, maybe I should read else. I went to the kitchen. The kitchen is empty. Cockroach scatters. I was hungry. Remember or imagine the silk of Lilith's crimson hair beneath my hand. She had called me to the basement. Did that voice come from inside? Go to the basement door. Everything is rotting. I drag my feet forward. Did the sound come from here? Empty. But... the basement door. Yes, of course. The place they took Lilith. What did you say? Is that voice coming from here? Open the door. Darkness. The stairs have long since crumbled. She told me herself this is where they carried her out. They took her. Then they cut off her limbs, so she could never walk again. I'm coming, my love. Are you calling to me? Where are you? Go down. A blue light. Where could it be coming from? This is the basement with one room. Damp stones covered in moss. She had drawn a circle here. She had stood at its center. When they took her, they flayed her face so no one would ever recognize her again. My love? No, Lilith, no. Lilith? The blue light shimmers over your wet clothes, right? The blue light shimmers over your wet clothes, right? The salty water of the sea drips down from where you were thrown. Your hands are severed. Coagulated blood pools black at your feet. The flayed pieces of your face hang, oozing pus. Your lidless eyes stare at me. I'm sorry. I have to kiss her. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm sorry. My voice echoes off the stone. Her arms hang limply at her sides, motionless. There's rage in her eyes. Lilith, my love. She doesn't answer. Not sure she hears me. From the slit in her bare face, shaped like a mouth, black fluid drips out. It spills to the floor. Lilith? Is that you calling to me, my love? Where are you? Go upstairs. All your memories will slowly melt away like tears in the rain. Oh, that's sad. The end. 2 out of 8. Crazy game! Crazy game. There's 8 endings. We have found 2. One we found pretty quickly. There's another little picture there. Handmade art. So I'm thinking, I like this game. It is a lot of fun, and the writing, again, really good writing. People are really good at writing from the games that I've tried so far. Since I didn't manage to create a video out of the Death Knight show, I still have some energy and stuff, and I still have my voice. I'm thinking of switching over to trying a little bit of the Death Knight show. And I highly recommend this game to people. It's really good. The music is really good. And they also have a lot of different art and, this cool style here that when you move around, it moves. So, if you like art and if you like stuff, you can also bug report. I need to look at your whole stream. This looks very interesting. Yeah, it was really good. I highly recommend this one. Creepy narrative, and then you walk into the basement and you have so many different choices and stuff, which is really interesting. And 8 different endings again. Really cool. Twitch is about to go into a commercial again, so I will do a little bit of switching and stuff, and we can try out the other game also. I don't know how long that one is either, but I feel 2 hours for this one was a good one, and we actually got 2 endings in for 2 hours, so that's not bad. So let's switch over to a little bit of just chatting. Oink. And of course the chat now is very tiny. We'll live with that. You guys will have to be a tiny chat up there. And I'm just gonna fix with the... Yeah, we got one funny achievement. Well, that escalated quickly. That was when we got the first ending. Because, yeah, it escalated quickly. My god. It just went haywire. But it was so funny. Let's see here. So I was actually gonna do a video out of the Death Knight show, but I didn't manage to get to it because I had some important appointments today. I had some meetings and stuff, and the whole morning disappeared to that. Didn't come home until I think 1 o'clock, I think, and then eating lunch, and I needed a bit of a rest, and then I've been doing the application for welfare, and that's also taking a long time. So we will stream this one instead. I'm thinking I'm sitting like a potato down. My face is on the edge here. Hello guys. Wait, what? Being a potato. Ulle is also behind my butt again. So I only get a tiny bit of the chair. It makes it hard to sit straight without almost slipping off. Okay, let's see here. So there's no music right now, and there's no music in the game also, so we'll see. What they said I could put some music in the background just to have some music, So let's play. And I will fix over so we have... Need to start the game and then choose it in the... This is a play test. I don't know if it's like a demo-ish really, but play test thing. Do a transition. There we go. So yeah, with this whole streaming thing and everything, I'm lagging behind a bit. With all of the social medias also, everything just came a bit to a halt. Well, not fully halt, but you know, my focus is a bit on other things, and I've been saving down some pictures and stuff, and hopefully I will catch up tomorrow to do a video of decadent air, like H-E-I-R. Let's see here. Do the Christmas music fit this? Maybe we can take another one. Late night lo-fi game, but that's... Does Panda Beats maybe have something else that's a little bit... Maybe anime rock. Oh, that works. Let's go into their video. We got winter. We get retro quest. Got a long version. Maybe we can do they have a playlist of it? Playlist. Retro quest. That could potentially work. Could maybe work. Might become too much, not sure. Maybe too much. Liquid drum and... this will definitely be too much. Elevator swing. Maybe this one. This one. Yes, there we go. This is perfect. Thank you, Panda Beats. Elevator swing. I think this is gonna be a good playlist for this game. So they didn't have music in the game, so they were like, put whatever music you want for this, put it for this game, and then go with that. So let's do it. Okay, can I restart though? I did click a little bit in the beginning. It says load now. Go with the load, I guess. I don't really have a choice. The world is filled with tales of fearless heroes going on thrilling adventures and facing dangerous challenges along the way. I think this is from the beginning. Despite being a cowardly nobody and your adventure being very lacking in thrills, you are facing one very boring problem. Hey. 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 You have been standing there for a while. Do you need help with anything? I don't know if I should make funky voices again. I worked very hard on it for the stream yesterday. As a matter of fact, you need help with something. You are there for a pair of camera's batteries that tasked you to get from the store, all as part of your new internship. Cute art, not gonna lie. You, ... But the character designer hasn't given you a mouth, and you don't think death will ever grant you one either. Oh no, we're mute. Maybe this is his idea of a joke. It isn't very funny. Okay, I see what happening here. The skeletal store vendor gives you an understanding look. His name tags reads Cameron. I was extremely handsome while alive. I died and became a boring and typical skeleton. I understand your pain. I need to take off this sweater without waking up the demon behind me. Whoop. Demon child behind me. Cameron carefully inspects his surroundings and his face lights up with a mischievous smile. He talks in a quieter tone. What about we make a deal? See, I have many useful tools at my disposal. I'll make for sinners like you and me. Check it out. You have acquired a choice tool. Now you can speak. Sometimes. Yay! I can give you a pack of these for a very small price. Share it with your friends. They might find buyers of their own, too. What do you say? Isn't that a scam? Yay, let's get rich! Cameron smiles as widely as his bone allows him to. Yes! Ha ha ha! Scams are awesome! His joyful expression shifts. He looks down at his feet and sighs in defeat. Ah, is what I would say if hell had any money to scam people with, but alas, it doesn't. Hell is ruthless. I'm forced to work for free and I can't even make a quick buck out of it. Nefarious. In any case, try the name selection tool now. You'll love it. Congratulations, you can now choose your name and pronouns. Well, I am a she-her. And you can call me DodgeMaster. Actually, Sama also, but I usually take away the Sama for, you know, a little bit of shorter presentations. Awesome name, DodgeMaster. Now, what did you need? I need some camera batteries. I need some camera batteries, thank you. Got it, coming right up. Oh, what a pretty picture. It's so cute. Am I a little ghost? Am I the ghost? I'm kawaii. He kneels down and quickly stands up, now with 2 sets of AA batteries. He hands them over to you. Yeah. Gimme. Come back soon. And please don't tell Death I gave you these tools. He would destroy me, probably. With that request now present in your head, you direct yourself towards the filming set of the Death Night Show. You enter the studio backstage through a door out the back. You're still not sure why there's a backstage room. Death would easily have guests spawn on set if he wanted to. After you realize he probably does it for dramatic effect, you proceed to not think further about the topic. Look who's finally here! The demon speaking was none other than Death himself. He was wearing a classy suit and tie. And a top hat. Stupid top hat. Stupid. Did you get the batteries? Yes, boss, I did. He smiles. Excellent. I knew you were the perfect intern for the show. Wait, how did you say that? How come you can talk now? Death audibly gasps. Don't tell me, did Cameron give you the choice tool? Lie badly. No? Your boss widens his eyes. Wow, you are a very bad liar. I'm just glad he is scamming like in the old times. Now, here's some important business. I need your help. You don't like the sound of that? You see, dear DodgeMaster, as a TV host, I must keep the show interesting, you know? Switch things up once in a while. A smirk appeared on his face. Ow. And I thought it would be great, fantastic, extremely intelligent idea to have Grim on the show and... No! A cloaked figure drowns the place in dense mist and carefully sits in front of the backstage vanity mirror. Ah, Grim, could you please turn off that mist nonsense? It's annoying and unnecessary. You are annoying and unnecessary. Come on, appear on the show just once. You'll do great, I know it. Grim takes off her hood, revealing her full face. Her eyes are empty, but you still feel relaxed by your presence. Hey. You hired DodgeMaster yesterday and you already need more help? At least let her try. Clicking the text is slow. Death pouts. Come on, sis, I'll do anything, I swear. This seems to pique Grim's interest. She raises an eyebrow. Anything? The deadliest man in hell cautiously nods at his sister's question. Okay. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Grim. You won't regret this. I have one condition. No, I have one condition. If I appear on the show, I have the right to show you baby pictures. Show your baby pictures live. Death winches at Grim's offer. Ugh. What? No. That's too heavy. You know what my baby pictures look like? Exactly. Death murmurs something to himself. Okay, let's make a deal. I'll give DodgeMaster the right to use my baby photos however she wants instead. Of course, only if you're able to captivate the audience more than me. What do you think? Grim hums to herself. She looks at you and winks. Wink. Deal. She proceeds to leave the backstage room, leaving a trail of mist behind her once more. Ugh, that damn mist. He sighs, but quickly regains his composure. Anyway, it's about the time to get this show started. I think it's so funny because I feel like the music is actually a part of the game, but it's just a playlist from Panda Beats. It fits so well. It's about the time to get this show started. Let's go, DodgeMaster. Good luck. Alright. He leaves, probably not noticing he didn't tell you how to actually do your job yet. Ah, well, classic job. The life of an intern, right? Am I right? Were not, Cameron also gave you a tool with many tutorial pop-ins, all of which will appear in the due time. Oh, that's good. That's good. I wish, real life could have that. Click on the Begin Show button to begin the show section of this game. Good luck, monk. So we're an intern with a deaf show, and we're gonna take care of like the scene light and stuff, and make the public happy. Maybe I should do the music a little bit higher for you guys. Sometimes it goes a little bit lower and then it goes up a little bit again and stuff. So. I think that's good. I hope it's good for you guys. A blinding light inundates the building, but you recognize the set and its eerie Halloween-like decor. You hear music pumping through the speakers. It is finally time to run this show. You have gotten your first show. Real-time TV is usually made by the audience and their reactions. This one is no exception to the rule. Right now you are the voice of every sinner out there in hell watching. Certain key moments will require you to decide how to feel and act over them. However, pay attention. What you choose will change the narrative's direction. Don't worry, there will be a hint in your choices' consequences before you select it. Okay. Tip, you can also save and load as much as you want to. Maybe you'll discover new things each time you play. I should really learn how to save and do that. I keep missing it in games. Okay, so that's like the save button and stuff, yeah. So I'll try and save, I guess. Hello? Hello? Did I save? What's happening? Wow, another game. Nice. I thought you were done streaming then. Yeah, since I didn't manage to create a video out of this, I was gonna release this one as a video. I thought that, hey, I'll stream it. And you guys can stay how long you want. And I'll push for like an hour, 1.5 with this one. So we have a bit of a stream video out of this one, you know? That became my plan. But now we're stuck. Skip. Settings. What happened? Very smart, yeah. Like, ooh, applause. I can do stuff, okay. Yeah, I was thinking, that's the backup plan, because when you stream, you don't really have to edit a video afterwards. So yeah, that helps in the process of like, because I was thinking, how can I catch up? Could I potentially record it and try to edit? And then I was like, well, if I just stream it, I don't have to do a video. I can, it still records, so I can still take the chance to cut out some shorts and stuff, some funny shorts of it, which I should, because we have had a lot of fun with these, games. So I should do some shorts. A singular flame appears in the studio as the audience goes wild. They clearly know what's about to happen. Are you ready? Whoa! More applause fills the ambience as the flame expands and becomes a controlled fire. From one moment to the next, the fire stops and is replaced by Death, who is triumphantly waving to the camera. Hello, my dear sinners, and welcome to Hell's best and only TV show, the Death Night Show. Every sinner in hell applauds. I'm totally a sinner, and I'm probably in hell. There, I know you missed me. How could you not? And today we have a very exciting guest. Many times in my career, I've been asked to talk more about my family and childhood. I get it. You are curious. That's why I brought you here to the one and only. Choose on who to focus the light. I guess I wanna just focus on death to annoy him. Focus on Grim to start her introduction. The audience loves Grim. So we wanna clap also. Grim Reaper! Is she like doing a pose? Applause thundered through the set and the light slowly but surely revealed Grim, who is deep in sleep. Yeah, I thought we were sleeping. Hello, Grim. Grim. The sleepy Grim Reaper slowly opens her eyes. She follows that with an extensive yawn. Hello. I'm guessing you forgot your coffee this morning, didn't you, sleepyhead? Now that you mention it, I did forget about it. Probably because someone was insisting that I appear on a certain show. That someone sounds extremely handsome. Death winks at the camera, laughter ensues. You are insufferable. Oh, thank you, sis. I really try. Now, let's get to the fun part. You can read through this if you like. Grim's script. A script appears in front of Grim. She takes it and quickly skims through it. Dot. What's wrong, Grimmy? For starters, that name. Second, you really asked me to come to your show only to make me read through a script that unironically states I'm a boring version of you? Death enthusiastically nods. Yeah. I know you're camera shy, so I wanted to give you a clear guide from the best, me. Grim hums in disinterest. She subtly smirks. Why don't we try a game? Do tell. Well, we'll say one fact about the other 3 times. Whoever the audience prefers and gets the most applause wins. Okay, when I win, you have to appear in the show again. Awake. The Grim Reaper shrugs. Got it. If I win, you'll have to uphold your part of the deal, and DodgeMaster will have control over your baby photos. Baby photos! She looks directly at the camera. Who knows? Maybe she will show them to you, sinners. Death is visibly annoyed but ignores his sister's statements. A lot of courage from someone who was sleeping just now. Are you really ready, sis? Bring it. The Death Knight show off. Death versus Grim. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Well, now the music is maybe a little bit low key. Save. Have I saved? Did I save? Did it work? This is the Death Knight show off. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? No. Here you will be focusing on the characters you want to win the discussion. Death seems a bit annoying. He seems a bit like a pushy little douche. I hope Grim actually wins. You will unlock a different extra scene depending on which character wins. As the story progresses, you'll not only be unlocking scenes, but also deciding how the story plays out. Okay. For now, just do your best to choose the deadly winner. First round. I'm the host of this program. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for me. Death is the show's host, true, but I am the Grim Reaper. You literally wouldn't be here if I hadn't reaped your soul. Ooh. Point to Grim! Same, go Grim! Applause! Humph! Death, you gotta do better than 8. I'm in cahoots. Second run. If I win, Grim is legally obliged to appear here again. Wouldn't that be lovely? What about the baby photos, And if I win, you get Death baby photos. Just saying. Grim wins again! Applause. Ah, come on! Yeah, you suck, Death. Thank you. The final round. Choose the winner. I'll summon eternal suffering to whoever doesn't applaud me. No, you won't. Grim wins again! Applause. Grim wins! Thank you, everyone. Damn. The Death Knight show off. Death versus Grim. You find Death backstage after the show ends. Death has a defeated look on his face. That was awful, but a deal is a deal. You have acquired Death and Grim's photo album. Here you go, DodgeMaster. Use it wisely. Okay. His pout transforms into a creepy, wide smile. Why? Don't make me mad. Got it? Sure. Your boss leaves the backstage room. Quick laughter. You hear Grim's voice. Don't take him too seriously. Grim winks at you. Wink. Yay! Go Grim. He acts all strong and mighty, but he is not evil. Most times. How do you appear out of nowhere like that? He gives out a light chuckle. The Grim Reaper never reveals her secrets. Okay. And after a long day of work, you two need sleep. Putting an end to this day. Well, I sleep. I'm not just a sinner and dead. On the way to the... my butt is hurting. On the way to the dead person's residency, you can't help but wonder what tomorrow will bring. Who will you meet? Will Death learn any good jokes ever? Probably not. Ugh. Unfortunately, you don't notice a strange figure watching you from afar, nor how it has been observing everything you've done for the past few days. After all, this is only the beginning of something greater than hell itself, with a certain TV studio at the center of it. Enjoy the spectacle, for this is the Death Knight show. Echo, 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 echo. Oh, that was it? Was that it? Wait, there's something in the background, but I can't really click it away. I guess it's a little bug. Okay. It was super short. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was already over. Ah. The potentials, the baby pictures. We never got to see the baby pictures. Oh well, I guess I could take this bit out of the stream and do a short... It would be a very short video. It went by so fast. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, that was super quick. Ah. Well, we tried it. The Death Knight show. Very cute art. I like the little ghosts here. I guess the ghosts are like the sinners. And it's like, you know, cute little Halloween stuff and kawaii. Maybe a good thing you didn't do a video. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it would have been a very short video. So it worked. The plan worked out very well. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, very cute art. I think the music list I found from Panda Beats worked very well with this game. We'll see what the potential, what kind of music they will add when they get a little further in the development. But overall, very cute. I like the characters, and that's about it. And I do want to see the baby pictures. What does it mean? What does it entail? Also, probably you will get more choices in the future, or like what to do with the public, like clap or boo or laugh. Maybe it could also be a choice. I'm gonna guess. Super short, way easier for you to do this instead. Yeah, like definitely it just worked out in the end, right? It became a good solution. Here, can I... Brexit. Pronunciation. Did you move? That nutty chat. It doesn't want to work. That works. Can we make it bigger? I need to fix with this chat and see if I can do duplicates instead of reference. Reference is not good. But But yeah, it was fun to try the game at least. Definitely fun to give it a little try. Cute art. Very, very cute horror style. Kinda too short for a demo. Didn't really get into the game. It was not really... it wasn't even a demo. It was just a playtest. So that kind of explains it also. Like, it was just a little quick test. But it, you know, it wasn't a demo. I think if they do a demo, it will be a lot longer. Or probably a bit longer. So it was a tiny little testy test. A little flavoring. Oh yeah, you missed the Eeks. You missed the beginning of the other game, LivBer. So I will lower the music a little bit. But we have the CEO of the little CEO of in-dev games, the studio. The little CEO. And they call it something. They said it was like CEO, like eater or something. The cat eater or something. I don't know. It was super cute. Little CEO. But yeah, the Death Knight show fitted very well into the stream to end on a little playtest, humoristic, cute, funny note. So cute! Yeah, we had a lot of fun in the emails back and forth with, from my side, my co-host cats, Ulle and Leo. Ulle is here, Leo is sleeping somewhere. And Ulle is just taking up my chair, so my butt hurts all the time. But they give their you know, their part of the stream, so it's all good. Yeah. So tomorrow is Saturday, and we're gonna stream and do work again. We got 3 more days of more streaming and videos. Especially if I manage to catch up with the videos and stuff, because now I am lagging a little bit behind, so... Hopefully the other games also will have, you know, not too long of demos, so I will be able to record them and edit them. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But we got streaming schedule. Tomorrow we have a fun game, and again I keep mentioning it. I really hope that people will be able to join, because we're gonna stream a better world, and in that game, it is on Twitch though. On YouTube, I don't think you connect it the same way. I think it's like connected to Twitch. Heya day! Heya, heya, heya! Thank you, Geeks. I think it connects to Twitch. I'm not fully sure. But the thought process is that chat can do choices with me in the game. So you get like an A and B option, and then we will make options, and we will create a better world. That's the premise of the game. But of course, if people can't join, and if I end up maybe potentially playing it alone, I'll do my best, and I will do one-man strong choices and create a better world. But it would be fun if some people could join. And then on Sunday we are streaming Imperial Grace, which reminds me a lot about like what I saw, what I have seen of it. It reminds me a bit of that television series, the Game of Thrones, but the other ones after it with the dragons. What was it called again? Dragons, Game of Thrones. The series after the Game of Thrones. The Dragon Family, right? I don't remember the name, but it reminds me of that, like the art and the stuff that I've seen. And then on Monday we're gonna stream Psycho Sleuth with I don't know how to really say that. Sleuth? Psycho Sleuth? Which is I saw a tiny bit of it, like just a minute yesterday when Regressive was streaming that. and it looks very like anime and like futuristic anime. Look pretty cool, with a bit of different gameplay and stuff. So that's gonna be cool. And from tomorrow's video, I will really try to get together Decadent Air. So I will, get up in the morning. I need to finish that welfare application though, but record it, get into. I will just make sure not to maybe record too much. I don't know. Maybe I will have to keep it a little bit shorter, but record it and edit it and try to release Decadent Air tomorrow. And then on Sunday we have Do Not Buy This Game, and on Monday Before They Catch Us. We'll see. And if I don't manage to really get them out, I will just, again say I'm sorry, and I will release them as fast and soon as I can. Because I'm still gonna try them, and I'm still gonna, do some work with them and shorts and stuff. So they will come out, and I will test them. We will do it. We're just lagging a little bit. It's like when you're playing a game on high FPS and stuff, and it just starts lagging. And YouTube and the streaming, you guys are like a couple of seconds, almost sometimes 20 to 30 seconds behind. So you're, a little bit there lagging behind. But yeah, I do have some pictures for the video because this is not right. But I can use this one maybe, and we can take a little look here. The pictures of the games. I can't find it. I can find it quickly. We're going to this place on the computer, this place here, and then I need to go to this place, and then I need to go in there, and I need to go. We have this here. Yeah, it's Friday, by the way. What are your plans for tonight? Like the little continuation of this evening. Like there's a bit left of the night to do some stuff. I could even record tonight, I guess. Or I could finish the goddamn welfare thing tonight. Watch a movie and finish the welfare. Yeah, I could do that. Let's see. Video tomorrow. Decadent Air. We got some art here. Ooh, what's this one? Let's look at the banner here. Boink. Decadent Air. It was about. Well, maybe I will talk about the game tomorrow. Or should I talk about it now? Decisions. Decadent Air. Decadent Air. Honestly, not much. I'm already tired. Just a chill evening then. Eeks. Maybe watch something a little bit and then nap. Well, not even nap. Fall asleep. Fall asleep and get a good night's sleep. So Decadent Air is rewrite history in this narrative RPG set in the last days of Imperial Russia. Boom into nobility, you will shape both your destiny and the fate of a nation. You will preserve the old order, ignite the flames of revolution, or carve out your own path. Every decision will echo through time. So again, probably different endings, different choices. We'll see if we even get to like endings and stuff because it's just a demo. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Hope everything is good. We're talking about tomorrow's games. So Decadent Air is the video I'm planning to try and get to tomorrow. And then A Better World is the game we're planning to stream. This one here. This one is also, again, a little bit of a like cartoonier one, and it's it looks like a lot of fun. A Better World. And if people are able to join, especially on Twitch, I think it we will be able to make some choices together. So that's gonna be interesting. Now the reviews are a little bit mixed though. I wonder what's up with that. I'm like, we're still gonna try it. We're still gonna try it and have fun with it. But let's look at the mixed reviews. This game has a great concept, but the game is really superficial and the game developers has too little of the understanding of historical and geopolitical context to develop such a game, which makes this game more of a parody than a real game. For example, in the 1960s, US and USSR suddenly become allies because European countries and China want to go to space? Question mark. The whole story of the game feels like it was written by high schoolers, but the biggest sin that this game made is that the Polish-French physics and chemist Maria Sklodowska-Curie is mentioned as a French scientist, Mary Curie. Okay. So the history telling of the game is a little bit not the best. They've done some mistakes or bad stuff. But some people are not really fully satisfied with the game, but we will try it out. Still, we will try it and see if we can just enjoy it. But let's take the story and stuff with a bit of salt. We'll see. We'll see what we'll see what we think about it. Then we can read more reviews. So the game is basically a better world company is hiring. We're looking for a skilled new recruit to alter the past and reshape the future. Use our computer to travel back in time and make game-changing choices to make the world a better place. You decide what to do, as long as you follow our internal policies. So, as many of the comments also said, it sounds like a great concept, like a really fun concept. So we'll see. We'll see how it is. It could still be a fun game, you know, overall. Have you played Empires of the Ants? No, I still haven't played that one, Nicole. I don't even own them. It's not games that I usually play. So I only know Jess was a little bit jokingly saying that, you know, she and I should play it or something, like so we could be two mad scientists, but it's not a game that I played, no. But yeah, those are the games planned for tomorrow and the upcoming days. Other than that, I don't think, like, I'm sorry for lagging a little bit behind, but you know, daily life has its quests too that I have to take care of them also, you know. If I was a full-time streamer, it wouldn't be a problem. I would have gone full out on these games and this week, and you know, everything would be perfect. Maybe not. Stuff are never truly ever 110% perfect, but you know, I would definitely focus all of my time on this, so it would have probably not been lagging behind. But that's life. Such is life. We had a lot of fun with LivBer, at least. That was a ton of fun. And it was a very interesting story and all of the different choices you could make. And then digging a bit deeper into the character that you are. And like, first I didn't really understand that, we're actually looking into like his subconscious in a way, which was very cool. And the more the different scenes that you saw, the more you were understanding like, oh, this is actually like his subconscious and we're digging into different parts of him. And making choices in those like scenes also, because you could be kind of cold towards the thing or like try to, I guess, push bad stories and stuff down again, or you could bring them out and, you know, embrace them or accept them and stuff like that. It kind of felt like something like that. So very interesting and also hilarious to Reading crazy ways. I don't know. I loved it. It was so much fun. But that's definitely a game I am... one of the games I am very interested in potentially buying in the future. And then we also tried the Death Knight show. It was just a playtest, so it was very short. But it was still very cute. Very cute art style and very... you know, it was a beginning of characters. And they seemed interesting. The little that we got to know with them, you know, it was a very small concept from that playtest. But it was very cute, and it could... I think it has great potential to be a fun game. And then... oh, I just see a free game here. What the hell? Sorry, guys. Just ignore them. Just ignore them is free. Well, I'll take it. I don't know what I took now, but... one night can feel like a lifetime of pain, suffering and horror to a child. Do you have what it takes to survive the night? Play as an 8-year-old child who is tormented by monsters in this house. Your choices makes his future, which lives can be saved or ended. Interesting. But you're rolig. I was holding his toy and he just slapped it out of my hand. I was gonna check something. LivBer, Smoke and Mirrors. I think I wrote S'more. S'more and Mirrors. LivBer Smoke and Mirrors is at the moment on a small sale. 20% off. So it's only €8. But full price is even a tiny bit under €10. So it's not an expensive game. So right now it's about €8 or 8-ish US dollars. I don't know if you can translate it direct over. Great stream, definitely gonna check the whole stream out later. Yeah, do that, Eeks. Sounds good. But that's it for this stream today. So I thank you guys so much for joining. I'm gonna take a quick look at the Death Knight shows page also. The Death Knight show, I can do a little bit of reading on it. I don't remember if I did I? The Death Knight show is a narrative game with multiple endings and unlockable scenes where you play as Death in turn in his own late night show. Control the audience reactions to the events of the program, run errands, and uncover the overarching mystery with each new featured guest. So, they were from the playtest, we got to do like the very, very basics of things. And they're probably gonna add a lot more things. And it's probably one of those, like, you know, cute stories, and you get to know characters and watch a lot of very fun, colorful, cute art. So I think it's gonna be a fun game. But the planned release date is to be announced, so we don't know when more of it will come out. But again, it was cute. Very cute. I love art like that with cute little characters. But yeah, that's the end of this stream, and I will see you guys in another video, in another stream tomorrow, potentially. Wink, 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 double wink, or in the Discord channel if you would like to join the Discord channel. Small and modest one at the moment, but everything is growing with time. The stream, the Twitch and the YouTube channel, and you know, we're gonna add emojis and stuff, and it will all come with time. Yeah, I don't have any links for a video today or anything like that, so that's it. Alright guys, oh my god, let's see if I will have a voice by the end of this week. It's going well so far, but I do feel it's getting a little bit strained, especially after yesterday and we played the Case of the Serialized Killer. That game was crazy, and so much reading, but it was fun. Anyway guys, please make sure to drink water. I'm gonna drink a lot of water now. Take that rest if you need and get that sleep. Eeks, have a great night's sleep, and thank everyone for joining tonight. There was a couple of people joining tonight, like Frank and I love the name Milky Pork. Levi was also here a little bit, leaving a like, and Deadeye, and also Nicole in the end. So sorry, Nicole, we're just gonna end the stream now. So you just joined at the end. Anyways, guys, all right, love you. Bye.